Hi guys, how you doing? Down here at Just for Keepers today on Saturday, a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Got a little treat in store. Two ex-J4K students. I think Naoisha was training with us from she was about 8, and Jack Brady since he was about probably 12. Now they're two professional keepers. Naoisha's with Burnley and Jack's with Drogheda. So I just want to ask them a few questions. They're doing a bit of coaching for us this afternoon. So a few lucky students today. Naoisha, so tell us a bit about your career, how it's gone so far.
So obviously I started off with Matt when I was about 8. It made me fall in love with goalkeeping. I used to come down 3 or 4 nights a week as much as I could. Played with a team called Castleknock and then joined Peamount. Spent a few years there, won a few leagues, cups, played Champions League, and then moved over to Durham, professional contract, and now I'm at Burnley.
So Naoisha, tell us the difference about playing football at a high standard in England than it is to the League of Ireland. I know the League of Ireland's gone very good at the moment, but I know you're full-time over there. So does that make much of a difference?
Yeah, I think making it full-time is huge. Just having so much more hours on the pitch, it makes such a difference, and you focus all your time and energy on that. Obviously, in Ireland, you're in 2 or 3 nights a week, especially when I was here. You weren't out as much, so it's hard to give all your time to it. But since I've left, looking back on the League of Ireland, it's grown so much. Seeing the talent that's coming through, it's really a testament to the league. So it's getting better, and hopefully they can go full-time one day.
Okay, brilliant. I know you're doing a few sessions with a few girls here today, so hopefully they can follow in your footsteps, Naoisha.
Yeah,
okay.
Loads of talent, so lots of potential there.
So here we've got Jack Brady, another lad. He's a Limerick boy. So he was down doing a few sessions for us this morning, but Jack also coaches for us quite regularly. Tell us a bit about your career there, Jack.
Well, obviously I started here, Matt, when I was maybe 12 or 13 in the summer camps, and I suppose, like Naoisha said, you fall in love with the big moments, like you come and you make great saves, and I think it really encouraged you to keep coming back and doing maybe 3 or 4 sessions a week, and then that's where you do most of the hard yards in the early days. You learn how to make big saves, and they're the things you remember. And I think that's really, really important as well. I think the sessions are put on to, I suppose, build confidence and also obviously work on your technique and things like that as well. But I think the fun part is the most important part. And I think that's obviously something that we encourage here, definitely, especially when I'm putting on my sessions. I always try and think about what will make the keepers feel good, and will they go home at the end of the session saying, I worked really hard, but I've trained really well today.
We want to improve our ability, but obviously it's got to be done in a fun environment, I believe, and that's how we've worked at Just for Keepers. But also, Jack, I know recently this season you've gone full-time for the first time. How does that find from being a semi-pro keeper to a full-time keeper?
Similar to what Naoisha said, I think it's the contact time on the pitches makes an unbelievable difference to you. Like, I was working full-time as a teacher and playing part-time, and obviously fatigue plays a huge role in that, and you have to make sure like your sleep is on the money and your nutrition is good, where a lot of that is actually looked after for you when you go into a professional environment. Now, I suppose my time management was probably good because I was playing part-time and I knew I had to be on the ball. But when you go into a professional environment and you've already seen your standards to yourself, and it skyrockets because everyone is like that. So you go from maybe being 2 or 3 lads really, really driving when you're at a part-time club to being in a full-time environment where everyone is pushing to be at the highest level. And I think that's the biggest thing that I've noticed. Everyone is on it all the time, and there's no escape from it. It's been an unbelievable experience. Like, you get into the best shape of your life, really fit, really strong. Your nutrition's looked after. You get your numbers, all the stats, all the data. So there's no excuse not to progress if you buy into it properly. The opportunity for you is to push on. Is there for you to push on, but you really have to grab it by the scruff of the neck.
Okay, that sounds brilliant. So just to finish off with, Naoisha, if you can give one bit of advice to any budding young Irish goalkeepers, what would it be?
I think just enjoy it, have fun, make mistakes. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. We all make them, and you learn from them. So just enjoy it, work as hard as you can, get in as much as you can.
And same question to you, Jack. What's a bit of advice you can give to any young up-and-coming goalkeepers in Ireland?
I think very similar to what Naoisha said. You will inevitably have bad days, and it's to remember to keep coming back, and it's keep trying to remember the good days. And as you said, you're the last line of defence, especially when you're coming up through the ranks under 11s, under 12s, under 13s, under 14s. That's where you make your mistakes. Like, you have to accept that that's a normal part of the game, but it's not to be put off by it. It's to encourage to embrace it, I suppose, and actually accept that that's going to happen, and then push on from there.
Okay, listen, guys, thank you very much. Good luck with the rest of your career as well. I'm hoping you're going to be back helping us out in the future. I know Jack will be, who's obviously living local. But Naoisha, I know you're going back to pre-season next week. Good luck with that, and thank you again for helping us out.